Trending currently on the Nigeria internet space is that the Anambra State government, under the leadership of Professor Charles Soludo, finally began demolishing, the popular Anambra celebrity native doctor who was just sentenced in the last 24 hours. They commenced demolishing the entire shrine where he practices, the act or the science or the witchcraft of Okite charm and the rest of them. Well, in my last video, I made a commentary how I told a friend prior before now that the government of Professor Charles Soludo might be deciding to demolish Akwa Okukos' house. From what we have seen so far, they are demolishing the shrine. We cannot tell whether they are still going to go ahead to demolish, the beautiful mansion he built for himself, very close to his shrine. But in this section, we will go through the judgment as was ruled in the at the court in Anambra State that brought about Akwa Okukos being sentenced to 11 months. Many of you do not even know that originally Akwa Okukos was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment. We will discuss in details after you have seen this very video. One thing that can be established from what is going on with Akwa Okukos and the government of the day in Anambra State remains that Akwa may not be able to recover fully from the trauma that will come from this exercise after now. He may not be able to recover financially, psychologically and otherwise, because according to the relevant information, at the court ruling, Akwa Okukos was given an undertaking, he signed an undertaking that he will never practice the charm of Okite preparation again, and that he's going to use all his social media platform to tell Nigerians, the people of Anambra State, that he no longer prepares Okite charm. And that again, after he has finished serving his jail terms, he will start his reorientation program as a youth ambassador to promote, healthy living across Anambra State and across Nigeria. And according to the court ruling, originally Akwa Okukos was found guilty on counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Don't forget that he was summoned with 10 count charges, which bordered on robbery, bordered on preparing charms for ritualists, borders on conspiracy, borders on preparing charms and aiding internet fraudsters, and there were so many other things, so many other charges that were included in that 10 count charges. So, but at the court ruling, count number 1, 2, 9, and 10 were struck out, and each of those that he was found guilty for was awarded 2 years jail sentencing, making it a total of 12 years. But the court agreed that his jail sentencing or his jail term was going to run concurrently. Also because he has spent already 13 months in Agune Chambers facility in Oka, so they minused the 13 months from the concurrent running of the 12-year sentencing, and it came down to 11 months. So his attorney, his defense counsel, pleaded that the government allow him to spend the 11 months at Agune Chambers facility in Oka. The court denied, refused, citing that Agune Chamber Agune Chamber facility does not have the necessary commercial, infrastructure facility for him to spend the jail time over there in their facility. And finally, it was agreed that he was going to Oka Correctional Facility, that is Oka Prison. Well, I already said all that needs to be said in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that very video. He that thinketh that he has standeth, take heed lest he fall. It's recorded in the scripture, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 from verse 12. Let us not be prideful. Let us not take pride in whatever that has incriminating characteristics. Just like what one of our brothers was telling some of the billionaires that are currently making alignment on the internet space with APC-led administration. He said it in Igbo language. Whether you like it or not, the evil people will continue to exist. Wherever you find good, you will find evil. That does not mean that Satan or evil is the opposite of God. No. But evil people will continue to exist. That's our Igbo brother said. He was very angry. I forgot his name, that lives in the UK. So, he gets some kind things where we say that you will do. You be careful. You don't advertise it, you don't popularize it. Me saying this does not mean that I'm an advocate of such rascality or criminality. But it was very disturbing at a time that native doctors started convincing everybody, even including myself, every one of us, that the right way to live was to do charm, to do okite, which is terrible. I sincerely hope that many younger people growing up learn the required lessons at this material time and be careful the type of life they venture into. I wish Akwa Okukos the very best of luck. He is currently on his way to freedom, and I pray that as he journeys through in life, that he will become a better person for himself, for the society, and find his